So what is your primary weapon of self-defense? It's a fundamental question. In my case, my primary weapons are these. My hands, my fists, you can see my top two knuckles, the edge of my hand, the heel of my palm, right? My elbows, the bridge of my head, which is a fantastic place to do a headbutt, and a headbutt will stop any fight. My knees, my tendons, my ligaments, and I would typically say, actually, most importantly, my muscle memory. The fact that I have ingrained in myself the ability to defend myself. I don't no longer, maybe I no longer need a weapon because I have muscle memory to help me. But there are times when I would like the capability of having a primary defense tool other than my physical self. Which brings me to my primary tool. And here you have them. There are 3 pens here. And I must tell you that pens are a fantastic self-defense tool. They're highly underrated. And if you were to ask me, other than my physical self, my hands, my legs, my muscle memory, my brain, my ability to use and understand my intuition, my awareness that I have developed about my proximity over the many, many years of self-defense training, if there was a weapon that I would have on me at any point in time, it would be a pen. This is a regular pen. I mean, it's lightweight. It really it's just an ordinary pen. But even this ordinary pen can be a tremendous impact device should I choose to use it as one, right? It will serve me extremely well. It will break, of course. It won't survive the self-defense need. I'm sure I'm not going to walk back home with it if I've ever been in a situation where I need to use this. But it will suffice. It will suffice in any form, in any manner that I would want to use, and just a simple plastic pen. So I'll keep this away. But for many years, I have carried these 2 pens with me as my self-defense tools. The first one, if you see this, let me bring this closer for you to see. This is an Uzi pen, tactical pen. It is gorgeous, it's beautiful, but I think the typical challenge I had with this pen was that it looked extremely violent. And in case you're able to gauge this, look at the tip on this. Can you see this? In any event, if I were to ever use this as a self-defense tool, as an offense tool, it would cause some really serious damage. And I am, over the many years that I've used this pen, begun to realize that this is not the way to go. If I were to ever use this pen, I would actually use it in the reverse grip, almost like this, because this is the glass breaker. If you can see, is a glass breaker, but it would actually help do a lot less damage to someone who is trying to threaten me. Even though I'm in a situation where my life is at risk, I would not wish to cause unnecessary damage to another human being. This is a great pen, by the way, and I will review it later on a separate day, a different day maybe. But as you can see, it's extremely aggressive. It actually looks like a tactical pen. It looks like a Kubotan. It looks like a martial arts device, and it's not unobtrusive at all. And for many years, I have actually looked for a pen that works beautifully as a pen. This pen, for example, is very, very comfortable. Not only is it a self-defense tool, it's also a very comfortable writing instrument. And that is important because at the end of the day, 99.9% of the time, and I would be using this as a writing instrument, right? I would never get into a fight. In fact, I don't think I've ever got into a self-threatening, life-threatening situation in many, many years. So I would not use it in that form usually the only reason I would use this is to write with it, and it must be a great writing device. And as you can see, it's a beautiful writing device. It writes really well, it's comfortable to hold, but as I said, it's too aggressive. So which is what brings me to the pen that I use these days. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Tuff Writer Operator pen. And I can't say enough good things about it. This is an outstanding pen. I highly recommend it. If you are looking for a great writing instrument, a device that will help you be as good with the pen as you are with your brain, then this is the pen to go for. I will share with you the details, but first I'd just like you to have a look at it. It doesn't look like a tactical pen at all. It looks like a regular pen. And which is the first thing that you need to look for in a pen in the first place. Is it a great writing instrument? If you can see this, it's such a gorgeous pen. It's a beautiful writing instrument. And that is the reason why I love it first. It's so comfortable to hold. When you hold it and you write with it, it's fluent, it's flawless, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful. It has a very, very nice refill and ink that I will share with you in a second. The other thing with it is that it's very ergonomic. You hold it here, and so comfortable to write with. The cap doesn't screw, but beautifully and aligns itself with the back of the pen. So at any stage you would have this very, very nice size of the pen, right? If you were to look at the clip, this is a very, very good clip. Very good clip. It's very strong. Let me also tell you that I've used this pen for more than a year. Absolutely more than a year, and it has no damage at all. There's only one little mark here, and that's because of the ding that it gets when it jostles with some of my other EDC gear in my pocket. But there is absolutely no wear and tear on this pen. It's an amazing pen. It has served me beautifully for more than a year. And that I must tell you, the other reason I love these tactical pens, I love this one or my Uzi, is because they've lasted me for years. I don't think the last time I've had a pen that I've used for more than 5 years at a time. And this Uzi is at least 4 years old, if not older. And it's a fantastic pen. In this case, let me try to focus here one second. So in this case, you will see that this is a beautifully constructed pen. This comes with aircraft grade aluminum and is extremely light. You can put this in your shirt pocket and forget about it. It at no point in time will it feel heavy or will you feel uncomfortable with this pen. When you open this pen, as I said, you have a very, very nice ergonomic grip. The pen actually has a reverse way of opening, so that what happens is that in case it's in your pocket, it will never open accidentally, and inside it you have a Fisher Space refill. How cool is that? Now this refill is pressurized at way, way higher levels than you would have any normal pen refill, which means that this will give you almost 3 times the usage of any other pen refill. I think you get the details here. One second. Right? And you can use this refill up to low temperatures, as well as you can use this refill at high temperatures, and nothing will happen to this refill simply because it's been crafted for hard use. It's crafted for as a space pen. Now, as to its regular usage, I mean, as an impact device, I don't think there are too many pens that that can do better. Just look at how beautifully impactful it is. The tip here is not very sharp. At the same time, it is not. It will make some significant impact if you hit someone with it, and defend yourself with it. By and large, it will educate the person who's trying to hurt you that you're not somebody who's willing to be hurt. And I'm sure that after you have used this tool on the perpetrator of violence, on somebody who's trying to be violent with you, they will stop being violent with you. They'll actually go away. They don't want to mess with you anymore. I actually find that this side is even more impactful because it's blunt. At the same time, it is very comfortable to hold. So as an impact device, I would much rather hold it like this, because what happens is when you create an impact, because it is thicker here, it doesn't slide as fast as it would normally. Also, it has a lanyard hole, if you can see here, so you can actually put a lanyard through there. I've never bothered with it. And there is this adequate jimping and texturing here, so that in case you hold it like this, it stays within your hand. It's very comfortable to hold. There's adequate texturing so that it doesn't slip. I also find that this pen is completely unobtrusive. If you look at it, it doesn't look anything like a tactical pen. I'll compare it with the Uzi and you will know the difference. It doesn't look anything like a tactical pen. It's actually something that you can carry with you anywhere, and you would be allowed to carry this anywhere, right, without a problem. Nobody really knows what this pen is all about. And the truth is that it's a great pen. You can write with it. It's a beautiful, beautiful pen. You can use it every day of the year. And this has not left my pocket for more than a year now. I love it. I highly recommend this pen. In case any of you are looking to be in the market for a great pen, this is it. Now, this is not cheap. At the same time, this is not overtly expensive. The Tuff Writer Operator pen would cost you about $90 odd. There are many, many more expensive pens than this. But yes, the truth is, this will last you. This pen will last you for your lifetime, and you will never have any regrets about having this pen. I highly recommend it. I hope you enjoyed this review. Thank you for watching Wild About Gear. Please do leave your comments and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much.